A lot of you guys, man, including myself, need to be careful who you have conversation with. A lot of you guys need to be careful who you spend time with. A lot of you guys need to be careful and mindful of negative energy that is coming your way. Because right now in this world, in this society, there is so much of negativity being discharged, being trickled on down to so many people. There's like a dark cloud, a drought, just hanging above people's heads, man. Just hanging above people's lives. A lot of people are just in a drought. A lot of people are just deciphering negative energy around the atmosphere, around the environment. And the past 2 weeks, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, they've been very tough for me, particularly. The past 2 weeks, the beginning of 2022, it's been tough. It's been a challenge. It's been a mental and spiritual challenge for me. As much as physically, because I was sick for the past 2 weeks. I now have enough, immunity, thank God, to make this video, to talk to y'all, to, kind of build with y'all and to engage. And I want y'all to engage with me. You know what I'm saying? I really want this YouTube channel to be a platform where I basically just vent. I basically talk my shit. I just have a whole audience to talk to, and I can really express myself to a bunch of strangers, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm understood. I've just been going through a lot of spiritual battles lately. And just like dealing with so much negativity. You talk to people, you start conversing with people, and, they get to talk about their problems. They get to talk about their issues and their trauma and what they're dealing with. And, especially in the workplace, you talk to some folks and, there's a lot of like complaining going on. A lot of, just a lot of concerns, right? Like the tone of conversation that's happening right now is very dry. All right. It's very mundane. It's very low vibrational. And yesterday, man, I just had an epiphany. I had an epiphany just after work, sitting in my car, thinking about the day I had, thinking about the conversations I had were very negative and very like I said, low vibrational, and just I'm trying to better explain this. You have to be careful of who you're talking to, because anybody that you talk to and they're just going off about this, and they're complaining about this is wrong, this is happening to me, and it's like you kind of get into that habit of talking to that person, but like you kind of relate to that person in a sense, like you get what they're coming from, you empathize with that person, but in the same token, you risk being that emotional tampon for that individual. Just like when it comes to females, when you're a friend of a female and she's telling you all of her issues, all her baggage, all her problems, you become that emotional tampon for her. And that's all you are to her. But you also can be that to other dudes. You know, for a lot of you guys out there, a lot of y'all can be emotional tampons to a bunch of your bros issues. Like if your bro has an issue, he's always going to about his issue. He's always venting. He's always complaining. It's like that's all that ever is talked about is what is wrong. What's the issue? All these problems, all these issues going on, man. But there's nothing positive to discuss. It's always negativity being discharged in the atmosphere. And see, that trickles down to you and to other people. See, like I said, negative energy, I don't know if I ever said this before, but negative energy is very contagious. It's very contagious, man. You need to start disinfecting yourself right now from the negative energy that is being brought to you. Okay? People may mean well, people may be nice and polite, cool, whatever, but pay attention to what the person you're talking to is talking about. Okay? If the tone of the conversation is very, very low vibrational, I recommend that you back away, you fall back ASAP. All right? You get out of there, you kind of just keep it short. You know, I like short talk. Okay? I like having small talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't like having long conversations, long-winded conversations, but unless if the conversations that I'm having is very, you know, influential and very motivating, okay? I immediately feel like, you know, not uncomfortable, but I feel kind of restraint when I'm in a negative conversation. It's not more so about me. It's more so about the person who is venting to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you start carrying that energy, like I'm saying, and you bring it onto other people. You can bring that energy onto other people, right? Deciphering energy is a real thing. And if you let somebody bother you, you let somebody disrupt the high vibration that you are on, okay, you will start deciphering that negative energy that person brought to you, and you will decipher it to other people, into other atmospheres and other environments. It's always cliche to say this, but protecting your energy is key. You need to protect your energy, okay? Energy in your entire vessel and who you talk to, how long you talk to people, like you gotta make it quick. Like you gotta keep the conversation short. When you're on a time limit to things, man, and my bad about the light. I know I'm talking through a bright light right now, but the sun trying to come out, but my car's already foggy right now, but just bear with me. But you know, you're on a time limit, man. You know, you got things to do. You got a goals to accomplish. You have a life to live. And you don't have time to decipher negative energy to other people in other places, and you don't have time to consume negative energy. Okay? You don't have time to consume it. Okay? You have to be very, very strict with your time. Okay? Because your time is money. So, at the end of the day, I had to vent and I had to like bring this to the conversation because I've been dealing with this a lot lately. Okay, I'm at the trails right now. Okay, the trails that's where my peace is at. That's the source of my peace right now. I go to the trails to get a sense of relief, a sense of peace and relaxation, where I can withdraw from everything and everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's where I go to distance myself and to just be in deep thought and deep prayer. I may vent to myself. I may rant. You know what I'm saying? I do that too. That's where I go to rant. That's where I go to vent my problems to God. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting into the habit of venting all my concerns to the Creator. And that's what y'all need to start doing as well. Okay? You need to brush that spirit of negativity off of you right now. And whoever has you on that stranglehold, man, you need to break that stranglehold. Because it can be a real dangerous thing when you're mixing in with, when you're just mixing it up with people and you're conversing with people with a negative spirit. It's very real, and that transfers from spirit to spirit, and it's very indicative of the environment in which you are in. And you have to be very mindful of who you're talking to and how long you're talking to that person. You know what I'm saying? Even your own family can decipher negative energy. Your own mom can. My mom's over here talking about death, having that conversation, that talk. I'm not ready to have that conversation. You know what I mean? I'm not ready to hear about your passing, right? Because you're worried about passing away. And I'm like, I have to explain to her because, death is going to happen. Death is part of human nature. And it's like, it's something you don't want to think about because it's going to happen. In the back of your mind, it's going to happen. It's the inevitable, right? So I do my best not to think about death, but that vibration weighs heavy on you because there's so many people, bro, that are dying. Okay? The topic of conversation when it comes to people, bro, when it comes to humans nowadays is politics. Okay? Pandemic, the shots, not gonna say the word, the COVID-19, death, and just, workplace complaints. That's the topic of every conversation that I seem to be having nowadays with folks, and like I said, it leaves a very negative tone. It leaves a very mundane tone to the conversation that we're having. And that's always the topic: death, the injections, COVID-19, you know what I'm saying? Workplace complaints, all that stuff, man. And it's like, I don't want to be part of that. You know what I'm saying? And then people just, instilling fear into you because, you were sick. I was sick for 2 weeks. People telling me I should go ahead and get the juice. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to speak in code here. Telling me, wear your mask. You know what I'm saying? Which I always wear my mask. I'm very cautious. I'm very strict with my health. I don't need anybody to tell me what I should be doing or what to do with my life. And honestly, bro, I just got a text from my mom telling me that, near the gym, near Walmart, exactly, near Walmart and the gym, somebody had, hold on for a second. Let me see if I can fix this. It's too much lighting right now, bro. So as I was saying, I just got a text from, my mom telling me that, near the Walmart that I go to, near the gym that I go to as well, she was talking about how there was a body that they found, near the Walmart. And she texted me this, and, I was in the middle of a jog. I was in the middle of just, working on my fitness and all that. And just, that I was in a place of, withdrawing and distancing myself and just not being involved in any negativity or anybody whatsoever. Just being one with self. And I get a text from her telling me about this happening, that happening. I'm just like, she called me in the middle of the workout. I'm just like, you know what? I don't got time to answer this. I don't got time to involve myself into that drama. Okay? It's just a bunch of negativity that I don't need. And that's the only reason why I came here to the trails, to distance myself from that negative energy. And then all of a sudden now I'm getting a text about how a body was found near the Walmart that I go to. So, that sucks. And I pray for whoever family member that was, that body was found, and whoever passed away. I you know what I'm saying? My prayers, my condolences go out to that family or for, the family and friends. But it's something I just don't need to hear, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just something I just don't need to hear it. I don't need to be hearing that type of stuff all the time. And I just got so frustrated at that moment, like reading that text. I got so annoyed. I got so angry, I was just ready to start ranting, bro. Like this is why I disconnect myself from news, TV, social media. Like I haven't been on social media since October. Yeah. I haven't been on social media at all since October, bro. Like I'm dead serious when it comes to, just cleansing myself from social media, detoxing myself from that world. You know what I'm saying? And I advise y'all, man, to do the same thing. Because in this world, in this reality that we live in, it's only going to get more traumatic day by day. Okay? There's so much decease going on around the world. And it sucks. But, like I said, man, death is a part of life. Death is a part of the human cycle. This life that we're living right now only serves as a distraction. But in that distraction, we have to create our own reality that we see fit to live, right? We need to reshape our entire life, revolving around us and who we want to attract into our life. Y'all get what I'm saying? But I need y'all to engage with me in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Talk to me in the comment section. What situations and what type of frequencies have you been dealing with lately? Have you been dealing with people that just want to talk about negative stuff all day? They have this low vibration and they want you to feel their pain. They want you to feel their energy, right? And it's like you're trying to build something up here of momentum, and you got to go to this workplace. You got to go to that, that job, and then you're talking, and then you're around people who are just like the complete opposite of what you represent. They are the complete opposite of your light that you bring to the world. And I'm gonna get more in depth about, being a loner and just kind of living that path and going through that path and just dealing with the pain points of being a loner and what you have to deal with. And that could be another topic for a different video, but I really want to get this off my chest, man. Negativity is very contagious. I want y'all to realize that right now. Okay? Any friends that are calling you to talk to you about just stuff that is irrelevant to your situation, friends that all they want to talk to you about is the news and death and politics and just a bunch of rah-rah, I need y'all to cut them people off right now. Because they're the ones that are holding you back from growing. They want you to feel their pain, and they want you to be enslaved by fear, just like they are. And that's the God's honest truth. The same thing goes with family members. If y'all are not on the same page, don't worry about it. It is what it is. Okay? You worry about the page that you are on with yourself, and you worry about your lane, and you worry about shining bright in your life. Don't worry about the dark clouds and the drought that's on top of people's heads nowadays. Okay, that's their own issue to worry about. But you don't get involved into other people's dark clouds. You don't get involved into their negative energy. You don't get involved into their low vibrational frequency. You don't associate yourself with that vibration at all, that spirit of negativity. All right? So that's all I got to say, man. That's the entire video. Make sure y'all like the video. Comment down your thoughts. Engage with me, man. Just engage. Talk with me. And make sure y'all share this video, man. Share this message. And I'll see you on the next video, man. And I'm out. God bless.